Amuse versus Distrokid. Peace. What's happening, good people? This gift here for Payusnomind, and this is a comparison video. Now, we have links to these companies as well as discounts on other products and services we recommend in the description box. Also, things change fast with these distributors, so for the most up-to-date coverage, check the pinned comment for a link to this post on the Payusnomind website. Now, we're going to be comparing these distributors based on price, percentages, stores, and about 10 other features. But first, a message from my sponsor. This video is sponsored by Mogul, where you can make sure you're collecting all of the royalties you owe and not just the ones you know about. See how much you're earning from every revenue source across your entire catalog. Connect any distributor or royalty collection entity to automatically pull in reports. Conduct your own audits by comparing and contrasting royalties for songs across revenue sources to spot discrepancies and see where money's getting stuck to the gum under the table. Mogul. I use it, so should you. Price. Amuse Boost charges $19.99 per year for unlimited distribution versus Distrokid's Musician Plus, which charges $39.99 annually for unlimited distribution. Percentages, with both Amuse and Distrokid, you get to keep 100% of your royalties. Stores, now you want your music everywhere it can create value, which makes the number of stores and the quality of those stores important. And Distrokid gets you into more high quality stores than Amuse. New stores. Now, when it comes to distribution to new stores, Distrokid will automatically add your new releases to new stores as part of its Store Maximizer feature. Now, note here that Store Maximizer costs an additional $8 per release annually. So that's an additional $8 per release per year with Distrokid to automatically have your songs added to new stores. Amuse does not have a policy on distribution to new stores. So maybe they do, maybe they don't. They don't state either way. Specialty stores. Now, when it comes to specialty stores, we're talking about SoundCloud, Audiomack, Beatport, things of that nature. Now, both Distrokid and Amuse distribute to SoundCloud. Amuse outlines what they actually do with distribution to SoundCloud, which is send your music to SoundCloud Go, and Distrokid doesn't provide any information on what they do with SoundCloud, so that we're completely in the dark there. Now, when it comes to Audiomack, both of them distribute to Audiomack and provide information on how they distribute to Audiomack. With Beatport, only Distrokid distributes to Beatport. Amuse does not distribute to Beatport. Now, note here that Distrokid charges an additional $9.99 per month for distribution to Beatport. So that is a monthly fee of $9.99 per month for distribution to Beatport. Content ID. Now, for Content ID, Distrokid charges about $5 per single annually, or $15 per album annually, plus 20% of your revenue for Content ID, versus Amuse, which allows you to keep 100% of your Content ID revenue and doesn't charge you anything up front for Content ID. But now we know that a channel that doesn't qualify for the partner program won't have videos monetized, even if it has Content ID, which makes the program worthless for most artists unless they have a major hit. Audio capabilities. Apple Music now pays 10% more in royalties for songs mixed with spatial audio. Now, the main thing that I think a lot of people use for spatial audio is Dolby Atmos. So if your song is mixed or mastered with Dolby Atmos, then it would qualify for spatial audio. And Distrokid allows you to distribute songs mixed in Dolby Atmos. Amuse does not. So that's a no for Amuse on the advanced audio capabilities. Pre-orders. Now, with pre-orders, one thing about pre-orders is that they can trigger priority placement in stores due to consolidating sales over a stretch of months into your first week. It's a very effective tool, and you can watch our video on pre-orders versus pre-saves to truly understand their value. But bottom line is, pre-orders help you make money. Pre-saves do not. Distrokid gives you pre-orders, and with those pre-orders, you also get instant gratification tracks, which is a tool used to incentivize fans by giving them one exclusive unreleased track off the project in advance when they pre-order. When it comes to pre-orders, it's a no for Amuse. Amuse does not allow you to do pre-orders. Digital booklets. Now, digital booklets are like the digital version of the CD fold-out trays and can add extra value to your digital downloads, which provides incentive for people to buy them. And it's not available with either Amuse nor Distrokid. Neither of these distributors facilitate the distribution of digital booklets with digital downloads for iTunes. Showcasing. Now, this is having your distributor push through a pitch to stores and streaming platforms for priority placement. And it's not available with either Distrokid nor Amuse. Royalty reports. Now, when it comes to these royalty reports, we're talking about understanding why you're being paid, how much you're being paid, how much you're earning, things of that nature. Now, Distrokid's royalty reports are good. They have detailed reports showing you the quantity, the store, and the revenue with the ability to filter within the online dashboard. Now, with Amuse, their royalty reports are very poor royalty reports. They give you basic reports showing total revenue and streaming activity with no ability to filter. So you have no idea how much you're making from where. So you get to see how much you made in total and your streaming activity broken down by store, but you do not know how much you earn from each individual store. Transaction fees. Now, transaction fees are what you pay to payment facilitators like PayPal to process your payments and send them to your bank account or whatever have you. Now, Distrokid caps transaction fees at $1, and Amuse also caps transaction fees at $1. So no matter what, you would never pay more than $1 per transaction to receive your funds. Now, transaction fees are usually 2.9% plus 30 cents of every transaction. And that's why it's important that they're capped, because if they weren't, it would be a huge chunk of your revenue every time you went to withdraw your funds. Thresholds. Now, when it comes to payment thresholds, we're talking about them having a minimum amount that you must earn before you gain access to your money. And Amuse has a payment threshold of $3, and Distrokid, by default, the payment threshold is $1, because if you make less than $1, you would pay more in transaction fees than you would get from withdrawing your funds. Now, as always, you guys can agree to disagree or agree, whatever the case may be. We have links to these products and services that we recommend, as well as discounts in the description box for the most up-to-date coverage on these distributors. Check the pinned comment for the link to a post. If you want to hit me up, you can at Payusnomind on Instagram, at Payusnomind on Twitter, payusnomind@gmail.com. This is Gift signing off. Payusnomind. Peace, good people. One.